Hi, this is Matt with Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff. Today we're going to be doing a video that was requested. The video we're going to be doing is a video for the wireless card installation or replacement, or Wi-Fi or wireless LAN on a CF30. I see here happens to be a Mark III CF30, but it's the same steps regardless if it's a Mark 1, 2, or 3 CF30. The first thing you want to do is, if your computer's on or plugged in, turn it off, unplug it, take the battery out. I've already done that to this unit. The wireless card is located under a plate underneath the keyboard. So to get to the wireless card, you first have to remove the 4 screws holding this black plastic cover above the keyboard. There's 4 screws holding it in place. Just take those 4 screws out. Make sure not to lose any screws along the way. They're just regular Phillips head screws. And then once the screws are out, you can either lift it up with your finger, or sometimes it's easier to get a flathead and carefully go under it and lift it up and just remove the black plastic cover for now. Then you need to pull the keyboard up on the CF30 if you're using a regular keyboard, which this is. Sometimes it's easier to remove this Bluetooth antenna. You don't have to completely remove it, just pull the screw up and take the screw out and lift it up so it's loose. And then you can't just pull the keyboard up. There's tabs underneath of it holding in place. You have to push the keyboard forward towards the hinges, and then you can get up underneath the top of it and lift it up. See, if you look here, there's tabs here, 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 and here that click into place under here. So you can't just lift the keyboard up. To remove the plate, this plate here, there are several screws around it. Just take the screws off. The wireless card is located underneath this plate. And also, if you're replacing the keyboard for the CF30, you would have to remove this plate as well. Or if you were doing a GPS installation, or if you were doing a Bluetooth install, you'd have to open up this plate as well. Like I said before, be careful not to lose any of your screws. Keep track of all of them. You don't want to not have enough screws to put your computer back together. And then once the screws are removed, you can just lift the plate up with your fingers, or you can get a flathead screwdriver and go underneath the edge and lift it up. The wireless card is located right here. There's 2 screws holding it in place, and there's 2 cables connected to it. If you're installing the card, you just need to slide the card in place and connect the cables. If you're replacing the card, you need to remove the 2 screws holding the card in place and remove the cables from the card. Be careful not to bend or break the connectors in the process. So once the old card's removed, you just reinsert it back into the slot. Reinsert the new card or replacement card into the slot at an angle. Make sure the cables are out of the way. And you just push the card down in place. I usually pop the cables on before I put the screws on, but you can do it however way you want to do it. These cables just pop on in place. You just have to have them directly over the connector, and then carefully you can pop them in place. If it's not going on, check to make sure that you're holding it in the right position and that none of the pins are bent or anything. And then just put your screws back in place that holds the card down. And then proceed to put your computer back together. Put the silver keyboard cover back on. And screw all the screws back in. Once the plate's in place and you have the screws in place, sit the keyboard back down, make sure it's in the grooves, and then slide it back down into place. Sometimes you need to push the cables down here, and there's tabs along the bottom of the keyboard. Sometimes you just have to push those down a little bit, maneuver it around a little bit, and to get it to slide back into place. If you removed the screw holding the Bluetooth antenna in place, go ahead and put that back in place and screw it down. Put the black plastic cover above the keyboard in place and put the screws back in. Once that's done, the repair or installation is all done. So that's it for today's video. If you have any questions, any comments, or any suggestions, just let us know. You can give us a call at our toll-free number of 877-202-7788, or you can send us an email to our tech support email, which is tech_support@bobjohnson.com. Like I said, any comments, questions, or suggestions, just let us know. Thank you. That's it for today's video. If you have any questions, just let us know.